Hi guys, this is David with What a Trip. Josh is unfortunately not here with us today. He's on his way up to go on our hiking trip, which we're going to be doing tomorrow. Our next video will be the actual hike. This is more of a inventory to what we're taking up there with us. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first thing is our backpacks. I have two of them here. One is probably going to be filled with most of our gear, whereas the other one will be filled with my personal items and probably the camera equipment. Next is a sleeping bag. We're not going for comfort, we're going for simplicity, so we're not taking any type of foam matting or anything like that. We'll just be sleeping on the bare ground. We do have an item, which I'll show you here in a little bit, that might make that a little more comfortable for us. One of the things that we will be taking is tarps. The tarps here are going to be for building a shelter more than anything. But there's our tarps. We've got two of those. Then we've got our axe, which is going to be for cutting up larger items that the machete might not be able to get to, which brings me to my next one, which is the machete. The machete is going to be for clearing brush mostly, but we might use it to chop down smaller items to save the axe. Knife sharpener and a knife. The other one's more of a decorative tool. We may or may not use it. I'm taking it just in case. Lighting, we have two headlamps that are LED, so they should last us the whole trip. We've got the Surefire flashlight. We've got a water bladder from a Camelback that we'll be taking just to hold water. Two water bottles for our main source of drinking out of, as well as gathering water. We don't have anything to filter water, so we're kind of hoping we get lucky. We might get that here in a little bit, either today or tomorrow, before we head up there. A survival item that we have is our waterproof matches. This is more of a worst case scenario. We can't start a fire, so we use the matches because one of us has hypothermia or we're just getting really, really cold. Then we might use that. But that brings me to my next item, which is our fire starters. We have a flint striker and a magnesium flint starter, which will be our main two uses of actually starting a fire. I have the item I was talking about is going to be an e-tool, or a foldable shovel, for you non-military type. The shovel is going to be used for making our living situation maybe a little more comfortable. Clearing out rocks that we might be sleeping on, digging a fire pit, maybe digging holes for Mother Nature's call, going to the bathroom. Next item is our 550 cord. We've got 300 feet total, various colors. Multi-tools. I've got a Gerber there on the right. I've got a couple really small pocket knives and multi-tools. In case we get lost or something, that's the only thing we got. We can clip those on a belt loop or keep them in our pocket. I've got EpiPens. I'm allergic to bees, and we could also use them in other situations, snake bites or something like that. Marking tape, because we're not taking a compass, so we're hoping to mark our trails as we go so we can find our way back to camp. Bug repellent, only because we're going into the deep, deep woods. We don't want to get eaten alive out there or have a chance of catching anything real bad while we're out there. Toilet paper for obvious reasons. A first aid kit is going to be in case of emergencies. We're not going to treat every little tiny nick and scrape we get up there. Boots. I've got two sets of hiking boots. I've got another set for Josh. Our tent, which is a two-person tent. Really compact, foldable, really, really easy to use. A 22 rifle, which is actually going to be our main source of game. So if we want any protein while we're up there, i.e. a rabbit or maybe a squirrel, a snake if we see one, we may take it out for food, but that's going to be our main source, is a 22 for food. For protection, because we are going in eastern Washington and there are known cougars, mountain lions, and bears in the area, we're taking a 9mm that will be in condition 1. I have an 8 and a 10 round magazine with it and a holster. We'll be taking that for protection in case we get attacked and we need to defend ourselves, as well as the carrier that we'll be taking it with, and our ammo. Last but not least is going to be our camera equipment. We don't have a lot for 2 people. We've only got one GoPro. That's all we could really afford for this trip. We're hoping to get another one, maybe a better one, for our future trips, but that all depends on our funds. We do have a GoFundMe page. Comes with a cleaning cloth, and we bought a lot of accessories for it. We've got a chest harness, a wrist strap, a head or helmet mount. We've got a handlebar mount, which I don't think we'll use at all. Various tripod connectors. We've got a selfie stick. That's kind of funny. We've got our suction cup mount, which we might use on the trip up there. We've got a couple other connectors, as well as a actual clip that we might be able to clip to our backpacks for some hikes, and a waterproof floating tool that we can connect to the GoPro just in case we go over a river or something. Then we could definitely use that. Then we've got our tripod. The tripod is mostly for still shots for the Nikon D3300 that I'm using. The way we're going to power all this is I actually have a really nice, I could leave an item description in the description below if you guys would like me to. Just comment or send us a message on our Facebook if you would like details about the solar charger we got. A couple details is it's 13,200 milliamps, holds a lot. Does take like 4 hours to fully charge in the sun, so it takes a while, but it works. There might be gaps in our video only because we might need to do that, but that's also why I'm bringing the battery banks. If we ever need a quick charge because we see something really awesome, the battery banks are going to be there to charge us up quickly or keep us going on the go, because we can use it straight from that, and then we can charge those off the solar charger if we need to, as well as various memory cards that we're taking. So that is all of our gear. We're not taking too much, I don't think. It might be a little much for some people, but this is also our first hike. We're hoping to cut it down on our next one by quite a bit. One of the things Josh would like to do is do more of a fend for yourself type of thing, maybe spears or even craft a bow and arrow, which I think would be really cool for one of our videos, but definitely one of our later hikes. So this was a real short video. We didn't want to make it too long for you guys about what we're taking with us. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. We would love to hear from you guys, and we are looking forward to our next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as share this video. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and you guys have a wonderful day.